Right, we are live here on. I'm just playing on my cables here. We're live Wednesday, the 4th of November. Wow, it's almost the closing months of the year. 2020 is almost over, and we're heading into the next awesome year. Yeah, say awesome. Well, hopefully it's not going to be as dramatic, but that's tomorrow or future. Today, we're going to be doing some live coding. If you tuned in last week, we were working on getting a feature added into Nuxt.js. So then I can use the same feature which I have on other content management systems with my content to split the kind of summary of the content into different pieces. Unfortunately, this has been accepted as a pull request into the actual repository, which is great. And the downside of that at the moment is it's not gone into a candidate release, so I still can't use it even a week on. So I'm looking forward for a new release from the Nuxt guys to get that out and we can start using it, because I can't find a workaround for that. But in the short term, we'll work on something else. So I'm going to jump right into it. But I'll give a very little intro if you're new to the stream and stuff like that. I'm Kyle. You probably see up top of all the links I've got going on. Got the live stream right up the top corner over there of what music's playing. Well, we should have. If I enabled it, I'll probably put it back on if I can't see it. And I join on to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all that, each and every week to push forward one of my side projects. And we're pushing forward Soulection Tracklists. I want to get it done by New Year or episode 500, whichever I feel most comfortable with. And when the product's complete, episode 500 should be around March. So if I don't get it done by New Year, I have up until about March time for a big release onto the Soulection community. And this show is broadcast on Apple Beats every week, so I do a bit of work for them. Out of the love and kindness of my heart, and I enjoy it. It's my pet project. They don't tell me what to do. I just kind of do it in my own. And fortunately, we've had a lot of response from this site. Loads of people really love it. And I thought we had a designer come out and reach to us saying that they want to do a design for the site. And I was like, yeah, sure. We can implement the design. It's well overdue. Thank you very much for thinking about that. And that's what we're doing today and through these streams. So let's click the right button to get my screen up. Yeah, there we go. So Soulection Tracklist. This is where we are at the moment. We have the homepage and a few parts. If you're not familiarized with the Soulection Tracklist site as it currently is, this is what it currently looks like. We have each episode down. Last one on October the 24th. That sounds about right. Which went live, and there should be another one which I need to kind of record and do some work on this week to get it ready for Friday's release. But we're not going to do that on stream today. We are going to actually work on a project, and I'll listen to the show another time, because I don't know how much copyrighted material is on their show, so I can't really broadcast it out. But I'm playing some good stuff, which I have the rights to play, which is from Epidemic Sound. And I have a license to them, so I can actually play the music. So enjoy the background music. Do tell me where you are coming from, where you're listening from. It'd be awesome to see. I can see that we got some people jumping into the chat and trying to advertise on my thing. So I'm gonna have to try and delete that one off if I can, or just ignore it. It's fine. Someone from Absol, as they do, people will jump in and try and take over the streams. But we're gonna code this. So I have my VS Code open. I was trying to earlier, just before the stream, to try and get my my PR, my content in, but that wasn't working. So that's why I discovered that it's not possible. But instead, I'm going to close all this down. We're going to go to our index page, and we're going to continue on with this. And see, I'm gonna try and get the rest of this content in I have two different things I got. Like, I got a massive list of things which I wanted to do. We have opportunity to bring in a load of content and see how it really looks, and see if it works, or continue on kind of getting this homepage completed off, especially the footer, and bring across this component. And I'm more feeling like getting the design done, and then I can test around with content and deployment later on. So yeah, we're at this point. That was where I got stuck with this summary. I couldn't bring in a summary in without making a commit to Nuxt.js, which we have. I haven't saved the link, so I can't put this in yet, unfortunately, until the library is updated, which may be in a week or so time. But what I can do, I can work on other things. I wanted to separate this component out so then I can reuse it on all track lists, because it's a bit bare over here. So I also wanted to check out, did our designer Durian make up a page for us? I'm going to open up one of the Figma pages and see if there was a page for it and how it was arranged to look. I think this might be been a relatively old. Okay, so this is a track list page, very verbose. I think I've already done this. We go over to the JRocket. You can see, yeah, I've pretty much done that, except for some of these short codes in there. Mostly finished off. Need some polish around the edges. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere else though. Track page, nope, home page. I kind of guess it's just got to be a copy of what we have down here. I don't want it to be like completely black, or do I? Anyway, we need to kind of get this format fixed up as well. So we have a lot to do. So let's go in and index page. So we're using Nuxt.js. You've probably seen it a few times, and I use Tailwind CSS to kind of make things easier. I don't have to touch any of the CSS, which is very, very convenient, especially when prototyping things out. And you can see here I want to get, that's a title there. I just want to wrap. I'm going to kind of copy across a lot of this stuff because it's actually what I'll do, I'll come out of that for now. Or no, I'll do this. Div. That wraps us with a white, and then I'll bring this central part in. This is the header, a white piece. Yeah. Oh, we have to. Probably saved myself a lot of effort here. I could just bring in this track list. See, I don't even open this project in the week. I'm just far too busy with many other things. But if I just look at the code for a second, I can actually just save myself a lot of effort and bring in and reuse a lot of things. So if I bring that in like that, we have it within a div here. I don't need that. I can put that in. I don't need the page content yet. Oh, let's comment that out. Don't need a title. And that's already handled for us. Saving that, and it's broken. Let's have a look, see why. Oh, no, it's actually worked. Cool. That saved us a lot of time. Of course, there'll be a lot more episodes, and we don't want to include that. I think I did some work with that earlier. Yeah, where episode is greater than. So we add in that query. We should remove that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So we're done. Finished. No, not really. there's so many things which my mind keeps darting across of what we can do. I kind of want to keep it focused down, and I want to click on that. It's not allowing me to click. So let's go and fix that. That will be in the layouts. Is it? Nope. It's in the site header. Yeah, there it is. This is all these links, and as we change the site page, we break it down into like this this mobile supported view. I want to make sure that this logo here is clickable. So if I change that to an anchor, click off caps lock for start, and it's either anchor or down a wee bit. I could do it like that, and that is actually okay. It brings us back to home. Yeah, I'll roll with that for now. We'll track this. Cool. So we did something, and it's reusing this. So if we update this filters option, it'll update on this side here. So that's perfectly fine. And it was something which I didn't really want to. It's big and gnarly and scary in a way. It's a lot of work. Well, a lot of playing around with arrays and stuff. It's totally doable though. I got the data for which of these. I don't think services is as important. Maybe I'll move the type up to the top and then start bringing down the services and the broadcast down, because this doesn't change too much. You can get access to them on different ones, and the broadcasting takes doesn't change because it's on Apple Beats. Apple Music. Just and now. Cool. So let's see. We can pop on back to our component, which was the tracklist component. We can see we got the filter options. It's a sidebar here. I'm gonna start like patching it in bit by bit, but I'm sure there's a lot of duplication which we'll approach, and we'll start working through those as we go along. So I'm gonna go with like maybe a H4 on the side, which is the type of show. How have we? This is like the type of show is like what is included in the show. So if we have a guest appearance, or it's got an interview in there, or if it's a complete takeover, and takeovers have become quite popular, and it's let's go for, I guess type is okay. Let's fix that, and we'll go with UL and about, I don't know, 5 lines. So this is an unordered list, and each of these are list items, and we're going to replicate that, I guess. The checkbox, so input, and go for the checkbox, and each one of those will have a, let's say we have it all at the side here, and a number. Then we need to kind of style this up to look okay. Let's paste that. Let's save that for now. See filter options. We've got a checkbox there. To make it so that when you click the whole thing, if we wrap it in a list, a